Hi, Paula.
Hi, Ksenia. Welcome.
Welcome to Lord Actually. This is the podcast where we discuss fiction and fiction-related news.
That's us.
This is the news for people who love crime fiction and everything related to crime dramas. Netflix just released a new season of Harry Holding. You know, Jon Esbo's book series.
Okay, yeah. That you're obsessed with. Yes.
Yeah, I read the whole series last year in like 2 months, maybe. And this show is based on my favorite book in the series, which was like 5 out of 5 for me. And it was also like the fifth book in the series. It's called Devil's Star. And Joel Kinnaman is there.
I was just going to say, this guy is held hostage by Netflix or what? Because I don't think I've seen him or all of these like platforms. Like I've only seen him in these things, you know?
Really? I don't know. He was in the first season of Altered Carbon, but then I kind of didn't see him
And then
much.
he's in For All Mankind. You watching that?
No.
For All Mankind? Okay.
No, but he's great. He's like a corrupt police officer there, and he is the perfect character, like perfect actor for this role. And what?
Have I told you that I've seen Joel Kinnaman in Budapest?
Really?
I'm sure I've told you. You just forgot about it. Well, you would be the first person I would message this. I was just walking like back in like 2018 and 17 or something. So he was filming something there. And I was just like walking down the street and he was on a run with his girlfriend. So he was like working out. We were walking the same way. So I could clearly see and he was running towards me, you know, like the other way. So I 100% was him. It wasn't like, oh, I thought it's someone that looks like him.
Yeah.
It was 100% him. That's the fun fact for you.
Budapest was very it is a very popular place.
Actor
to
heavy,
movies,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
and like,
there you go.
I mean,
That's
I
your
saw
fun
Pedro
fact.
Pascal there while they were filming Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
Well, Kinnaman is great.
That was the last time I've seen, I think, Joel Kinnaman. I know I've seen The Suicide Squad. Fine.
Don't care much about that.
I'm trying to remember but okay, fine. Continue about your Harry Hall situation.
Harry Holly. Don't say
Holly, whatever.
People are gonna kill you. I mean, if they're
Why?
Apparently it's like very serious issue because they're Norwegian, you know, and it's not.
It's a Norwegian. It's Holly.
Yes, because
probably it's Hole then.
Hule. They say
Hule.
Hule. Yeah.
Hule.
I don't know.
They say Hule. Okay, nice. We like it.
Yeah, but the show is so far for person who was obsessed with the books and read them, you know, relatively not long ago, it is great. It is very dark. It calms me down. Again.
Oh my God. You and your psychotic tendencies.
This is not psychotic.
I was salivating while watching Mindhunter.
Please, can you not say it like this?
Well, that's what you
I said...
roll the tape. Roll back the tape. Insert here.
What I mean is that these shows, they have rules, you know? They have rules and they make life very simple for me.
How come you're not into like cooking shows? Like MasterChef? Like that would be... They have rules.
Yeah, but...
Or like, you know, this...
You don't solve anything. You know? You don't solve
You do? How to cook a perfect filet mignon in 60 minutes. You sure
you don't eat it, you know, you don't, there's no like gratification of like eating the filet
You're not killing also. What's the gratification with the
solving,
hole?
Like you're
Oh, you started this. You started it. You know you cannot tell me that I cannot do something because then I'm just gonna do it.
This is like
sorry,
this
this will not reach like the right audience. It's fine. Sorry to all the fans. I respect your genre.
No, but I wanted to talk about like, you know, procedurals and like what procedurals I'm watching. By the way, Rookie season 4,
50
season 4 episode 22, they first kiss.
No, but I need before the first kiss, girl. I can't watch the first episode as the first kiss.
They're undercover, so it was not like, you know, a lot of... I mean, you can watch like season 4. The tension from this like kiss, it continues in like season 5, you know, and then kind of their first real kiss happens in like the 5th season, episode 10 or 9, I think.
Okay.
So if you want to watch...
I can watch like season 4, episode 16.
Yeah, maybe.
Just to like get used to the
Get to know,
characters.
get to know them. But yeah, well, I just wanted to talk about, you know, all these procedurals, because like I have this, you know, I have crime dramas for every anxiety level. So I have like fast food, you know, crime dramas, like Rookie, high potential. I have Will Trent is more like more a bit anxiety inducing and more like stressful.
Where are you finding all these shows?
Hulu.
My God.
I love them.
Okay.
I mean,
first time I'm hearing about this one. Okay. Oh, cute dog.
Yes, her name is Betty, and I really
Cute
love
dog
her.
alert.
Yeah, and then also there's like, you know, high anxiety. I mean, low anxiety, you know,
high reward.
Darker. No, I mean, if you're low on anxiety, if you're like very calm, you can watch like, you know, darker shows like, you know, Harry Hole and all of this, like Slow Horses. I mean, Slow Horses is also funny, and I have like, you know, grades of this like crime dramas that you can watch depending. But I was just like thinking why they calm you down, because like they have the rules. You have this like contract with the story, with the author, and it's like with Silent Patient, it was very predictable for me, because like, you know, there were rules that it followed, and like you could find out what the twist was.
For you, girl, I was like, the fuck am I reading? I was shooketh at the Silent Patient.
You know, like I have this you know, like a list of tropes. This like procedurals, especially, they have like this certain tropes that repeat from time to time. First of all, when the therapist appears in the story, it's like means they're shady, like 99%.
Okay.
Then there's like a diary, which is the diary of this like main character who's silent. Silent Patient.
That was a diary.
It's also like shows that there's like an unreliable narrator, probably a therapist. A main character. Also, like there's a lot about like his character, about like his life told, like meaning that the book is about him more than about Alicia. I think it was her name, Alicia or some Alicia or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
Also, like it's really weird with the timelines. That's like very smartly written about, like, you know, that the timelines are parallel. It's very indicative. What are you doing? What are you Googling?
I'm checking if this Silent Patient, because I thought it had an adaptation, but I'm mixing it with just The Patient.
No, Silent Patient will,
you know?
Silent Patient will have an adaptation, but it's still in production.
Okay.
Not sure what's happening there, but it's in production for like long time.
Okay.
Also, like, you know, if there's like a pregnant woman, she's the villain. There was even like one episode of Rookie and one episode of Will Trent. They came out like almost the same week, and there was like a pregnant woman in both episodes, and both times they were the villains basically. And I was just like, this is so like typical. And like every time there is, you know, a very sweet husband, he's probably killer, or like, you know, the mentor cop, or like, you know, the main cop is like probably dirty. So it's like always there are always rules that have this like, and that's why it's very calming to watch for me. The only problem is that if, you know, the rules are disregarded, like it was in the second part of Knives Out, which I hated, then there we have a problem.
What happened there? I don't remember what happened there.
I don't remember. I remember that I felt like authors of the movie were, you know, making me feel stupid. When the story hides, like when the detective hides some facts for like a reveal, for like a twist, it's not a good story. So, yeah. So that's why I wanted to recommend everybody to, like, you know, watch Jon Nesbø's Detective Holly, because it's very dark, but it also has rules. And if you're like high anxiety, you still have to watch it. I mean, you still can watch it, because it's still like the crime is going to be solved, and probably very logically, because it's a very nice series.
Okay, so it's the predictability that calms you down, basically.
Yeah. Even though like the main character could be like unstable alcoholic, or there can be some things that are not right with him, the crime is still going to be solved. And it's like very,
so justice, we need to see justice,
and we need to see, I mean, there was also like shows that I watch mainly for immediate justice, like Reacher. He just punches people and that's it. And this is like when I want satisfying, punching.
This show, it's in Norwegian.
Yeah, but we were watching it translated.
Ah, why don't you watch it in Norwegian with subtitles? It's usually better.
We tried.
You watch shows translated, like shows like this.
Yeah.
This is a big no for me.
I don't get that much. I mean, we watched this like French Syndrome E in French with subtitles. It was fine. It's just like sometimes you're like eating, for example, and you cannot, eat while watching because you have to read subtitles. So yeah, but it's like very dark and like very messy, but it's still like very even like the characters, even like when they lose control, the story itself never like loses control. Wow, that was a deep thought. That was a very that's why I watched them. And that's why Mindhunter worked for me as well, because it still had, rules.
Well, Mindhunter there wasn't much of a mystery.
Crime solving? Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like the crime has already been solved. Let's just go and poke holes in this.
Why I loved it so much is because like you can see the crime from the perspective of the, killer.
Yeah.
And like you can kind of get into their head basically. And this was very interesting, like how you can solve the crime using this like knowledge.
But at the same time, you don't like Ryan Murphy's like crime stuff, like Dahmer or the Dahmer or the twins.
Ryan Murphy has no soul. This is my take.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, but I like Ryan Murphy just does things for the cloud. I feel like he doesn't do genuinely good shows. I think the last good thing that he did was Glee, or like first season of American Horror Story. Second season of American Horror Story. It was still good. Then it was like shit. I don't think that he genuinely cares about the story. I think he cares about like, how to gain more views,
money,
and be more controversial and money. Yeah. So yeah, the same with this love story. I don't even like care to watch like the last.
It's him. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
don't
watch it.
Enough on TikTok already.
And like last episode, my friend told me like how the last episode ended, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna finish it even because it's just it's I know the story,
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna gain anything else from it. Have you watched Jeffrey Dahmer?
We didn't finish it. We watched maybe 3-4 episodes and then I just stopped. I just don't like his style. I don't like Ryan Murphy's style.
Yeah, no.
I would rather he's stuck to Glee.
Yes.
I have so much Glee lately on TikTok, or is it just I'm spending a lot of time on TikTok?
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, fine. I don't know.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's because like I wanted to say Rachel Berry. What's the name of the fucking actress? Lea Michele is in chess now, and now it's like a whole thing because I have a lot of chess content as well, like Broadway and stuff.
But she's been in chess for like a year, maybe, or like half a year already.
But
it's just
lately I'm like, and the thing is that it's good. I'm thinking, should I fucking rewatch Glee? Should I just like? I forgot how fucking funny it is.
Yeah, I know.
Sue Sylvester is a fucking goat. To this point, I'm craving a character like Sue Sylvester. Honestly, it is so like stupidly funny, and I love when it's stupid. So it was so good. I don't think I've even finished it.
I finished all of it.
You finished all of it? I don't think I think the last episode I watched was the funeral episode for Cory Monteith, and that's it. And I couldn't watch anymore. And I said,
you just checked out.
Yeah.
That was fucking sad.
That was fucking sad. And I was like, okay, this show is not doing to me what it's supposed to be, what it used to do anymore. Like, this does not bring joy. Because it seemed like, I understand that they did it like as an homage. I don't know why we're talking about Glee right now. We're wrapping up. But anyway, I'm telling you this now. Feel free to cut this or not. Like, it was supposed to be an homage to him, which is fine. But I felt like the whole thing just felt like he forced these pure actors to sing and face their grief like in front of a camera rather than doing it in private. It felt so performative. I can't describe it.
And also she was dating him at that point. Like Lea Michele was dating it. I think it's just cruel.
Yeah. I think that we could have done a tribute episode of best bits or something like this, or like his old performances and and then just that's it, and not have a whole episode of them singing about death. So yeah, I don't know, I have so much Glee on
I know.
TikTok.
Same here. I don't know why, what happened, but I was just like remembering how funny it was, and I don't think that show like this would have aired now.
Oh
like,
no!
with the
Can you
jokes they
imagine?
have.
Can you imagine? Remember when she tells to Kurt like something like, "Oh, there's only one person who can tell you who to be." It's like me. It's like no, me, Sue Sylvester. Oh my god! And it's like Asian, the other Asian. No, this is the thing. Like these shows can't air. I'm still waiting for. It's not out yet in France, but you know the Scrubs reboot, which I know you don't care.
It's
but
out
I
here.
care. I care deeply.
You're not supposed to watch it.
I want to watch it as well, but I just want to see if it's still the same old Scrubs, because that show was unhinged and it was definitely not PC or or like friendly to human feelings and emotion. And they've put this character who's like HR character kind of in there. Who's played by she used to be I think on SNL and she was in I don't know, she's very funny. So I want to see if they actually managed to keep this, because like in this day and age, I don't know how a show like that can come out, you know? I'll check anyway. I'll let you know.
The Scrubs revival is millennial cringe.
What's millennial cringe?
The Scrubs revival is millennial cringe.
Fine, so I like it.
No, I mean I think we should
Variety.
Check
and
it out.
I want to ask, how old is the person who wrote this article?
By the way, sorry, one more thing about Harry Holy. I was like looking. This is like all over the place. I was looking at the reviews and I read one article where it's basically written that this show fetishizes violence against women because there's like a lot of women killed in like very weird ways, because like there's a serial killer in the show, and that it perpetuates violence against women. And the article was like, this is such an outdated trope, like the violence against women, like that women getting killed is such an outdated trope. And I was just like scrolling, and it was obviously written by a man. And I'm just like, this is not the trope. This is fucking life for everything.
Yeah. This is the like, reality.
What are you talking about? People, and I was so mad at this. I was just like, how can you say that, you know, violence against women in the show perpetuates violence against women in life? It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so worked up about it.
So if I watch a movie about war, it perpetuates violence against men.
Yeah. No, men are not happy that there's not enough violence against them.
Okay, that's no problem. I'll take it upon myself to rectify that. If a day has passed and I have not fought a man, something has gone wrong. Which, given how many male listeners we have to this podcast, according to our statistics,
I'm surprised we're not losing them.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're not losing them. I mean, love you. Thanks for listening. But if I fight you one day, too bad. You know, you knew what you were signing up for. Sorry about it. Thanks everyone for joining once again. Bisous, bisous, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.